We are in the map Garden of Terror. On the left side of your map, ladies and gentlemen, is Heroes Hype Arcane. In top lane is going to be Protege playing Stitches. In mid, we have Oxygen playing Vala Zix on the Zeratul. Uther being played by Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Heroes Hype Arcane and Namus playing Sergeant Hammer. Who do we have in red, Mr. House?
And the right side we have, flying the colour of their nation's flag, the Peruvians.
Oh yeah.
And one Chilean. Both have red on their flags. We have in the mid lane Valha playing the Tassadar. ETC in the top being played by Lalandu. Neo, Luna Wolf and Zergterra are making up the trio in the bot lane. Going up against this two-man team of the Hammer and Uther. Going to be pushing this one in, doing exactly what they did last game, try and counter the Hammer out. But this two-man roam squad, this could spell danger. Zeratul and Valor are here. This is a lot of damage going down. But I believe they're going to survive.
Yeah, they're able to survive. The Malfroots were able to zone out that rotation pretty well. And this is a unique ganking squad. I guess it's not really a ganking squad. They pushed down mid lane and then rotated down. That's something we don't normally see on Garden Terror. Maybe that's why they're putting these two heroes in mid lane, the Vala and the Zeratul, to just push down mid lane and rotate. However, they're doing it against a Tassadar, who, as we've talked about before, is probably the best soul laner in the game. He pushes well, he can counter push. So I don't know how effective this is going to be, but they're doing it once again, except this time they're going top, and they're backed up by Protege on the Stitches. However, ETC he sniffed it out, and he is going to back up to the safety of his gate, and here we go. The first nighttime is here, experience dead even for both sides. Looks like we're once again seeing that right-click build coming out of the Vala. It didn't have much success last game. They're going to give it another go here in game number 3. Though, a hook on an ETC. I don't know if he has power slide up, but he is backed up by Tassadar. Zix is going to miss on his Singularity Spike. Try to back up, and maybe a reinitiation here, because there is all 5 members of FKC going in there, power sliding in, but Vala is going to vault away back to safety to the gate top lane. Meanwhile, down in the bottom, though, you have a Uther and a Sergeant Hammer pushing. So FKC, they are in pressure here to get something done. If they don't get something done, they're going to be falling behind an experience quick. Everyone is so low, even though they have all 5 members. Good lord, Tassadar almost got picked off by Zix there. Now level 4 is here for both teams. Healing Ward, Echo Pedal, look like some pretty standard stuff.
Yep,
and we're going to see that solo tank. Yeah, we're going to see that solo tank build coming out of Protege Stitches. But yeah, bottom lane, look at the experience now, man. Because they're 5-man roaming right now, they're getting punished by so hard by the split push that Heroes Hype Arcane is doing, man.
It's not even the split push. It's letting Hammer go to town. Tassadar falls as well. Nazebo falls.
This is a 3v5, and they're losing this exchange. FKC are not looking in fashion, in the fashion that we saw them last game right now, Haas. They are already a level and a half behind 3 minutes into the game. Sergeant Hammer is gone uncontested. The tier 1 towers and bottom lane are both down. Now she's hammering away at this fort. They have a seed advantage. This is looking real good for Heroes Hype.
This is a role reversal if I ever saw one.
Yes.
And Hammer's just going to knock away Nazebo. Get out of here, you witch doctor. Don't come round my way. As we're going to see ETC going on to Uther here. Uther forced to use the shield and heal himself here. Valor coming around from behind, pretty split. Could potentially be caught out. In fact, Hammer could be caught out, but Luna Wolf getting dropped very low. Now hooked, stunned. Healing wards not going to be enough, especially with Valor coming in behind. Uther, though, isolated in that healing ward. Stitches getting snared up, but now Zeratul... no, that was Nazebo falling. Malfurion now falls to the Zeratul. Oh boy, this has turned sour very, very quickly.
This has turned sour very quick. The spoils are going the way of Heroes Hype Arcane right now. They are feeling good. They're feeling confident. Level 7 is here for them. What talents do they go? Tenderizer on Stitches. The right-click build continuing for Oxygen's Demon Hunter. First aid on both Zeratul and Sergeant Hammer respectively. And Uther feels a little confused about what he's going to get with level 7. Conflicted, I think would be the better word. And there it is. There's the cleanse. I agree with that decision.
Yep.
They're going in there. ETC needs a power slide away, though he might be going down here. He is going to go down. Good lord. 1 seed is all that is needed for Heroes Hype Arcane to get themselves a Garden Terror. And this is just continuingly to look bad for FKC. I don't know what happened, but I feel like it's just these teams are just like, hey, okay, we're gonna play real bad, and then you play real bad, and then we'll play real bad, and we'll just kind of go back and let's just go to game 5. How does that sound?
Let's just make this a best of 1. Sure, why not? Because essentially that's what going to a 5th game would be, a best of 1. And that Garden Terror is going to go over to the side of Heroes Hype. Tasta using his E to dodge out the hook, but you cannot use it infinitely and dodge everything. He gets taken down. 8 kills to none. Level 9 to level 7, and what 7 talents are we seeing? Pretty standard across the board. Elun's Grace as well, just to make sure Malfurion's that safe. That's the first time we've seen it being picked up in ETC now. Oh
this
boy.
This is getting out of hand real quick here, Haas.
What ults
3
are we
levels.
seeing?
They have a Garden Tear. They're down Heroics.
Putrid
They're getting
Bile.
pushed in. They're getting pushed in on all fronts right now. This Sergeant Hammer has gone completely uncontested, man. We're not even 6 minutes into the game,
Like,
and the Tier 1 towers are dead top lane, Tier 1 towers are dead bottom lane. There's a Garden Tear barreling down mid lane. He's going to be getting the mid towers left over.
So siege damage.
Yeah.
42,000
Oh,
on Sergeant
my
Hammer.
Lord.
That's almost
That's
10,000
insane!
a minute. Like, what is that? How is that a
Sergeant
thing?
Hammer, man.
3 times the Valor. And then Uther has the second highest. Like, that's silly. And who do we have in the plant? We have Zeratul in the plant, so his siege damage is going to come up a bit higher there, but oh man, that is just so much.
That's absurd. That is absolutely absurd. So now, bottom lane, the 3-man push. Well, the Garden Tear pushes mid. The last Tier 1 towers are going to go down.
4-level advantage.
A 4-level advantage, 8 to 12. Meanwhile, Sergeant Hammer's pushing top. This is just a... FKC needs to do something. They need to do it quick here, man. Because these are... Tier 2 towers are going down. 6 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. 9 kills to 0. I mean, we might see a level 13 to level 9. And if
The
that's
most I've
case,
seen is like a 5-level deficit. That's
did
the
you
most
see
I've
that?
seen.
Did you see that picture going around of someone had like an 8-level advantage in some pub game?
Oh,
It was
that
like
was
level
Forecourt
17
Jesters.
to level 9. Yeah, that was so absurd.
Yeah, but that was Lost Vikings, so that's kind of cheating.
Oh, that's true. You know, I guess maybe the Lost Viking factor
Yeah.
from last match is obviously not showing its head. Maybe Heroes Hype, we talked about it during the break, how maybe the Lost Viking pick from Heroes Hype was one of hubris, in that they were feeling very, very cocky after the first game, as it was a very one-sided game. Oxygen's just going to man up and 2v1 Malfurion over here real quick.
Yep.
While they take the siege ogres. And now they saw that they weren't able to win with it. They're like, all right, back to serious mode. And right now they are playing serious indeed. There's a Void Prison on to 3. A hook on to Nazeebo. He's completely zoned out from the rest of his team. Follow-up Divine Storm. Business as usual. ETC is going to get picked off here. Lunarworth having to pop first aid. Zix blinking in there. A 4-level advantage with a Gathering Power, a 5-stat Gathering Power Zeratul. He can pretty much just blow up almost anyone on the side of FKC right now, man.
Yeah, so while all that shenanigans was going down in the by the easy camp, Hammer was increasing that siege damage up to almost 70,000 now. This 4-level lead still persists. And now,
Okay.
the FKC get the chance of getting their heroics here. We have the Ravenous Spirit, the Mosh Pit, which, let's be fair, is not going to get a single chance to do anything here. They don't really have much CC to interrupt bar the Stitches, but even so, it's just not going to get the time.
Yeah.
The team fight's just going to get absolutely barreled over here. And in fact, Hammer's doing a great job of just trying to stop this. And Hammer and Zeratul. Zeratul's going to go in, steal some seeds, won't hop back out of there.
Yep. Good
Another
job
day
on
in
his
the
part.
office.
Wow. That, oh my lord, what Zix did just there denied FKC a Garden Tear.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got enough seeds there, but it definitely sure helped. FKC only needed 10 more seeds to get themselves a Garden Tear, and now for the second or third time, we're going to see another Garden Tear going the way of Heroes Hype Arcane. Force of Tranquility out of him. Watch out for the Mosh Pit. The Mosh Pit hits 2. This is what they were looking for, but the Rain of Vengeance followed up by a Void Prison is the counter initiation. Ravenous Spirit, a decent position from Neo, but Zix is going to go in there. He's targeting down Neo. Neo is going to go down as well as Tassadar. Zix is going to go down. A little bit of an overextension. Divine Storm is going to secure the kill on Nazeebo. Tychus goes down here to the south, while Sergeant Hammer just right-clicks him down. And this is going to be a whole handful, all 5 going down for FKC. And Sergeant Hammer's going to continue to do what she's been doing this whole entire match. Almost at 10,000 siege damage a minute. That's absurd. They're about to hit level 16. They have themselves a Garden Tear. barreling down mid lane. This is just phew. What has changed from last game, from where Heroes Hype got completely rolled over to this? I mean, what did FKC do, and what did Team Heroes Hype do?
My assumption here would just be the map. Like, that's the only thing that's really changed, bar the picks. The map.
Yeah.
It has to be the map. I don't understand what's changed, but we're seeing the 16 talents come in here, and it seems like Valor decided at level 13, you know what, this auto attack build really isn't working. I'm just going to take Frost Shot, and then I'm going to go back to auto attack build.
And Executioner.
Why not?
I guess
yeah.
because of Future Bile. Yeah, Future Bile. I can see that. Oh, rip Tychus.
Didn't Blizzard say in their extended patch notes that they wanted to remove Executioner because they found it was too strong with Nexus Frenzy?
Well,
but hey
nope.
ho.
As we see once again, FKC getting rolled over.
Yep.
Not much to talk about here. I think this might be the end of the game. Neo's going to get picked off.
Yep. They need to get rid of the keep first.
It's like shooting witch doctors in a barrel right now, man. Oh, man, look at it go. Wrong game. Right hero. Bottom keep is going to go down, and I think they're probably going to go for the game. The Void Prison is up, so they can just Void Prison the entrance and lay down a Future Bile, zoning it out.
No, Zeratul wants kills.
Oh, Zeratul. Zig's getting a little cocky here. Don't throw away those gathering power. Here comes the desperation turnaround from FKC.
Look at the Hammer just sitting there, sieged up. ETC tries going diving in. Hammer says no, gonna get the kill alongside Zeratul. Ravenous Spirit gonna get dropped as well. Valha is very low in the back there. Tranquility doing his best along with the shield to try and keep him alive. He will go down to the Zeratul. The healing ward is out, the second one of this fight. Lunawolf trying to go for a flank here. It's not going to be enough. 50% left on this core. Hammer's siege damage is at 114,000, 115,000. Can he get it to 120,000? I don't think so. 118,000. That is 10,000 siege damage a minute. What the hell was that?
Wow. A little over 10,000 siege damage per minute.